I think we can start the class. Okay. So once again, good evening everyone. So in the last class, we completed adjectives and adverbs. Okay. So we completed adverbs also in the last class. Adverb is the fifth part of speech. Okay. Both of them are attending today, Ananda Krishnan. Both Kerala and Tamil students are there. So I will be speaking only in English today. Try to understand it. Okay. So adverbs is the fifth part of speech, and we learned what are adverbs, what is the use of adverbs. There are different aspects that we covered under adverbs. So can you all switch off your mic please? Revati, Vetri, Mutturaj, எல்லாரும் mic offல வைங்கப்பா. Okay, because we are recording the class. Okay, so adverbs are words that can qualify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb in a sentence. So, adverb has basically three properties. Adverbs basically have three properties. The first one is adverbs can describe a verb. The second one is adverbs can describe adjectives. And the third quality is adverbs can describe another adverbs as well. For example, one adverb can describe another adverb, likewise. Okay, so this is the benefit of using adverbs in our sentences. This is the use of adverbs. Now let's see, we will quickly discuss. An adverb is a part of speech that helps in modifying or qualifying a verb in a sentence. Adverbs can also describe adjectives and other adverbs in a sentence. So basically an adverb is a part of speech that helps in modifying or qualifying a verb in a sentence. It can describe a verb in a sentence. Adverbs can also describe adjectives and other adverbs in a sentence. We also read some examples. Okay, I am not moving to examples now. Next, an adverb tells more about a verb in a sentence. For example, the fire engine runs fast. So fast is the adverb here. Listen to his speech carefully. So carefully is the adverb. I browse the web frequently. So frequently is the adverb. It rained hard. So hard is the adverb. We visit our parents rarely. So rarely is an adverb. So fast, carefully, frequently, hard, rarely, all these are adverbs. So here these adverbs are describing one verb. Alright. Now moving to the second use. An adverb tells more about an adjective in a sentence. Adverbs can describe adjectives also. For example, this news is very surprising. So surprising is an adjective, very is it's an adverb. Nature is really amazing. So amazing is an adjective, really is an adverb. The coffee is extremely hot. So hot is an adjective, extremely is an adverb. I was really surprised to hear from you. So surprised is an adjective, really is an adverb. And finally, the house is so beautifully constructed. So beautifully is the adjective, so is the adverb. Okay. Then the last part, an adverb modifies another adverb in sentences. And we also looked at some examples and just reading two examples. The first one is it rains very hard. So very is an adverb. Computers run much faster these days. So much is another adverb. Excuse me. So these are some commonly used adverbs. So how do we get adverbs, or how adverbs are formed? It is basically formed from adjectives. Adverbs are basically formed from adjectives. For example, from slow you get slowly, from heavy you get heavily, from quick you get quickly, from steady steadily, frequent frequently, rare rarely, bare barely, strong strongly, clear clearly, honest honestly, soft softly, ready readily, happy happily, easy easily. So all the words in the left side are adjectives and all the words in the right side are adverbs. Left side la ulladhellam adjectives and right side la irukradhellam adverbs. Okay, so this is how adverbs are formed from adjectives. You just have to add ly to this adjective, so you get an adverb. Once you add ly to these adjectives, you get adverbs. For some words like happy and easy, you have to add ILY. Okay. So this is all about adverbs. So today we are going to start a new topic, that is prepositions. Okay, so preposition is the sixth part of speech. So this PDF is very easy for you to understand because prepositions are an integral part of communication, and basically without preposition it is difficult to write a paragraph. We can write sentences without prepositions, but when you are writing a paragraph, at least you will have 3 to 4 prepositions in it. So let's see what are prepositions. So what are prepositions? A preposition is a word that links a noun, pronoun or a noun phrase to some other parts of the sentence. If the screen is very small, you can zoom it, okay? You can zoom it using your fingers. Screen romba chinnada irukuna, you can zoom it using your fingers, okay? So a preposition is a word that links a noun, pronoun or a noun phrase to some other parts of the sentence. എല്ലാവർക്കും ക്ലിയർ ആ തെരിയരുതാ സ്ക്രീൻ? എല്ലാവർക്കും ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? Is the screen clear? Can you give a thumbs up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So the screen is clear, I think. If the screen is very small, just zoom it with your finger. உங்க fingers யூஸ் பண்ணியே கொஞ்சம் பெருசு பண்ணுங்க, சரியா? Because இந்த screen, இந்த PDF வந்து அப்படிதான் இருக்கும், கொஞ்சம் சின்னதா தான் இருக்கும். So you can make, I have already zoomed it. If you want to zoom it, you just use your fingers and zoom it. Okay, fine, very good. So preposition, a preposition is a word that links a noun or a pronoun or a noun phrase to some other parts of the sentence. So a preposition is a small word. It's a small word that can join a noun or a pronoun or a noun phrase to the other parts of the sentence. So every sentence will have at least one noun or one pronoun or even a noun phrase. Noun phrase is nothing but a combination of two nouns, like a compound subject. Okay, so this noun or pronoun or a noun phrase has to be joined with the other parts of the sentence. Imagine this is a noun or this is a pronoun. Okay, yes, good evening Vasanti. Imagine this is a noun or a pronoun and this is the other part of the sentence. Now I have to join these two parts together. So it is to join these two parts that I am using a preposition. Okay, so prepositions are very short, basically in, on, at, of, by, under, lower, above, below, about. All these are the commonly used prepositions. So prepositions can be tricky for English learners. Basically, if you are a beginner, okay, if you are a beginner, if you are learning English for the first time, then it takes some time for you to learn these prepositions. Initially, you will face some difficulty because you will not know where to use in, where to use on, where to use at. In the initial stages, in the first few months, it will be difficult for you because there is no definite rule or formula for choosing a preposition. We cannot have any rule or any specific equation or formula to learn prepositions. There is no particular rule. Okay, so prepositions have no rules. So how can you learn prepositions? It is only through constant practice. It is through constant and continuous practice that you can learn how to use the right preposition in the right place. So how can you practice now? Let's see what are the methods to practice. First, you can listen to what others are speaking. Listening to different English speakers will help you to understand the right use of prepositions. And the second method of practicing is through reading. By reading also you can understand which preposition has to be used in which place appropriately. It is in these two methods, it is through these two methods that you can learn how to use the correct preposition in the correct place. In the beginning stage of learning, you should try to identify a preposition when reading or listening in English and then recognize its usage. So first, if you are listening to someone's speech or if you are reading a book, identify the prepositions. First, underline or identify the prepositions that you are reading. After that, understand what is the meaning of that preposition. First, you have to identify the preposition. Later, you have to understand the meaning of that preposition. So if you keep practicing this constantly, as time passes, gradually you will learn where to use the correct preposition, where to use in, on, at, of, by, from, to, for, since, before, after, over, under, above, below, about. There are nearly 50 prepositions in English. Okay, so you will learn how to use these prepositions in an appropriate way. So I have given 5 examples. Like somebody can read these examples. Shani, can you read it?
Yes, ma'am. To the office, at the desk, on the table,
On
in
the
an
table.
hour, about myself.
On the table, it's not one the table. On the table,
Yes, ma'am.
in an
In an
hour,
hour, about myself.
about myself. So these are some common phrases. So in the first sentence, it's not a sentence, it's a phrase. In the first phrase, to is the preposition. To. In the second phrase, at is the preposition. On the table, here on is the preposition. In an hour, here in is the preposition. And about myself, here about is the preposition. So in the to the office, at the desk, on the table, in an hour, about myself, are these sentences? ഇതെല്ലാം sentences ആണോ? They are not complete, meaningful. So they are not complete and they are not sentences. These are called short phrases. Okay, phrases are. Okay, these are simply called phrases. So for example purpose, I have given you 5 phrases, and here in each phrase there is one preposition like to, at, on, in, and about. So now we are going to learn each preposition in detail. Okay. So before that, a preposition is used for different purposes. First of all, you learned what is meant by a preposition. So before moving to the different prepositions, you should know why we are using prepositions. What is the use of prepositions? A preposition is used to show time, location, direction, position, or to introduce an object. So what are the 5 uses of prepositions? Used to show time, location, direction, position, or to introduce an object, or introduction. You can also say it as introduction. So first one is time, the second one is location, the third one is position, the fourth one is direction, and the fifth one is introduction of an object or a person. You can also introduce a person. Based on this, prepositions are classified into 4 types. So let's see what are the 4 types of prepositions. Abdul Kader, can you read the 4 names? Abdul Kader, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, good evening. You can read the 4
Teacher,
types of prepositions.
proposition of time, proposition of place and position, proposition of direction, proposition of agent.
Very good. So, ഈ പിക്ചറിൽ കാണുന്നതാണോ ആള് അബ്ദുൽ ഖാദർ? Are you the one in the picture?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay. Fine. So, prepositions of time is the first type. Then comes prepositions of place and position. Place and position we learn only together. Okay. Then prepositions of direction and prepositions of agent. So prepositions of agent is nothing but it is similar to preposition of like introduction of an object. We told that prepositions can be used to show time, location, direction, position, or to introduce an object, right? So prepositions are basically divided into 4 types based on these uses. So that they are prepositions of time, prepositions of place and position, prepositions of direction, and prepositions of agent. Alright, now let's check the use of each preposition. Okay, so first we are going to check on. On. So on is a very commonly used preposition. It has 5 uses. I'm getting a bad cold, that's why I'm sneezing. Excuse me, okay? So on is a preposition which we use in 4 to 5 places, in 4 to 5 situations. So the first use of on is it is used to express a surface of something. എന്തിൻ്റെങ്കിലും മുകളിൽ എന്ന് കാണിക്കാൻ we use the preposition on. Okay, so we have 4 examples. Shikha, can you read the examples please? Shikha, are you there? Okay, what about Niranjana? Can you read the examples?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Go
First
ahead.
tell है.
Yeah.
I put an egg on the kitchen table. The paper is on my desk. The book is on my shelf. He is standing on the footpath.
Okay. So I put an egg on the kitchen table. So here you can see I put means I kept. I put an egg on the kitchen table means I kept an egg on the kitchen table. Then the second one is the paper is on my desk. The paper is on my desk. Desk in the mugalil, desk mele or above the desk. Okay, the paper is on my desk. I think Sachin Patel is there, right? Sachin Patel is from Maharashtra. He is from a place called Parli in Maharashtra. Hi Sachin, good evening. I forgot to call your name. Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you can see the book is on the shelf. Then the next one is he is standing on the footpath. Footpath is a place, it's a spot which you can notice on the sides of the road, in the corners of the road. It is to walk, okay, it is to walk peacefully when the road is not vacant. If there are a lot of vehicles on the road, then you have to depend on the footpath. You have to rely on the footpath to walk. Okay, if it is a heavy traffic, then we walk over the footpath. So on is used to show basically a surface of something, to show something is above a surface. Okay, this is the first use of on. Now moving to the second use, on is used to specify days and dates. Okay, to specify days and dates. Days and dates are always accompanied with the preposition on. Yes, so I want somebody to read it. Let me call Rakshan. Are you there? Rakshan, can you read the examples? Okay, what about Sachin? Can you read the examples for the second one?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, thank you.
The exam is on Monday. The meeting is on 10th November, Sunday 2024. The garbage truck comes on Wednesday. I was born on 7th October 1999.
Okay, very good. So here you can see on is used to specify days and dates. So the first example shows the exam is on Monday. So Monday is a day. It is a day. So you are using the preposition on Monday. Okay, the exam is on Monday. Next, the meeting is on 10th November, Sunday 2024. So here the meeting is on 10th November. 10th November is a day. It is a day and a date. Right? 10th November is a date. Okay. So I forgot to wish you all. What is today? What is the date today?
Children's Day.
Children's Day.
What is the
Children's Day.
Yeah, it's Children's Day. So wishing you all a happy Children's Day, my dear students. May you all be happy
Thank you,
always
ma'am.
and have your prosperity and peace. Very good. Okay. So actually, I was having this in mind before when the class was about to start. So once again, wishing you all a very, very, very happy Teachers' Day. I'm sorry, happy Children's Day. Okay. So I want you all to have your happiness and laughter forever. Enjoy your years, okay? Wishing you a good luck. Okay, so here you can see today is 14th. For example, today is 14th, right? November 14th. So you can see I can tell Children's Day is celebrated on 14th November, Sunday 2024. So 14th November is a date. It's a specific date. Again, I am using the preposition on. The meeting is similarly the meeting is on 10th November, Sunday 2024. 10th November was Sunday. Today is Thursday. Okay. So even if you are mentioning a day, year, etc., no problem. You only have to focus on the date. Here what comes first? 10th November. So 10th is a date. It's a specific date. So you are using on. Okay. Now the next one is the garbage truck comes on Wednesdays. Wednesday is again a day. It is one of the 7 days. So you are using the preposition on Wednesdays. Why we are using the plural form for Wednesday? Why are we calling it Wednesdays instead of Wednesday? It is because it comes on all Wednesdays. The garbage truck comes on all Wednesdays. That's why we are using the plural form for this day, calling it Wednesdays. Similarly, I was born on 7th October 1999. Here again, October is a month, okay, but 7th is a date. 7th is a date. That's why you are using on as a preposition. I was born on 7th October 1999. Alright, so this is how we use on to indicate days and dates. You can create a lot of examples. My exam is on Friday, the meeting is on Monday, the function is on Sunday. Okay, you can write your own examples. Got it. Now moving to the third use. On is used to indicate a device or machine. Okay, imagine that you are working on a machine or a device. To show that device, you have to use the preposition on. Be it any machine, not only visual gadgets like mobile phone or laptop or TV, even for electronic equipments like a wet grinder or a mixer grinder or a washing machine or a refrigerator. Be it any electronic device, you have to use the preposition on. Okay, so Vasanti, can you read the examples? Are you there, Vasanti? Read பண்றீங்களா? Can you read the examples?
Now
Vasanti, I
my
can't hear you, Vasanti. Your voice is breaking. Shall I call somebody else?
favorite movie.
Okay, I will call somebody else. Okay. Is Malavika, can you read it? Malavika.
Ma'am,
Yeah, you can read the examples for the third one.
okay, ma'am. She is speaking to someone on her phone. He is on the phone right now. My favorite movie will be on TV tonight. He has been on the computer since this morning.
Okay, okay. No problem, Vasanti. It's okay. So, used to indicate a device or a machine. So, the first one is she is speaking to someone on her phone. She is on her phone. Okay. Similarly, he is on the phone right now. Means he is speaking to someone on the phone right now. Then, my favorite movie will be on TV tonight. TV is an electronic gadget. So, again, you are using on. Then, he has been on the computer since this morning. It means since morning he is working on that computer. So computer is again an electronic device you are using on. Alright. This is the third use. I hope you are understanding. Okay. If you have any doubts, please ask. Also for Tamil children, ஏதாவது doubts இருந்ததுன்னா நீங்க கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் கேட்கலாம். ஓகே, கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் கேட்கலாம். இல்லைன்னா கிளாஸ் முடியும்போது லாஸ்ட் 5 மினிட்ஸில் கேட்கலாம். ஓகே, fine. This is also applicable for Kerala students, right? Now, the fourth use is on is used to indicate a body part. Indicate any part of the body you can use on. So, if you read the examples, you will understand. Shika, are you there? I called Shika, she was not. Ananya?
Yes,
Ananya,
teacher.
can you please read the fourth one and the examples?
Yes.
Yeah.
The stick hit me on my shoulder. He kissed me on my cheek. I wear a blue ring on my finger. The stone fell on my head.
Okay. So the stick hit me on my shoulder. This is the shoulder, right? This part is called the shoulder. So the stick hit me on my shoulder. So shoulder is a body part, so you are using on. Then he kissed me on my cheek. This is the cheek. So he kissed me on my cheek. So cheek is a body part, so this again you are using on. I wear a blue ring on my finger. I'm wearing a black ring now, right now. Okay. So I wear a blue ring on my finger. Then the stone fell on my head. Again, head is a body part. So you are using on my head. Got it? Now the last use is on is used to indicate the state of something. It is to show any condition you can use on. Not all the conditions. This is applicable only for specific situations. Only in specific cases we can use on. Okay, let's see. Ananda Krishnan, can you read the 3 sentences?
Okay, ma'am.
Echo ആണല്ലോ ഭയങ്കര. ഹലോ അനന്തകൃഷ്ണൻ ഭയങ്കര എക്കോ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. മൈക്ക് ഓഫിൽ വെച്ചോളൂ കേട്ടോ. നമുക്ക് കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം. Rakshan, are you there? Somebody come forward. Anybody can volunteer. Don't wait for me to call. You can come forward. Yes, Mutturaj. Mutturaj, can you read?
Okay, ma'am.
I forgot your name. உங்க பேர் என்ன சொன்னீங்க?
Gopalakrishnan.
Gopalakrishnan. Okay, where are you from?
Melathulukungulam.
Sorry pa?
Melathulukungulam.
Where is that? In which district?
Virudhunagar district.
Virudhunagar. Okay, are you attending the NMMS classes too?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay, pa, you can read the examples for the 5th one.
Everything in this store on sale.
Is on sale.
Okay, miss. The building is on fire. The company is on a huge loss.
Very good. Thank you. So here everything in the store is on sale. Means whatever things are there in that shop, everything is for sale. So everything is on sale. You can also tell everything in the store is for sale. For is also correct. The building is on fire. It means the fire has caught the building. Next, the company is on a huge loss. Means the company is running out of loss. Okay. So this is where you are using on. Alright. Now moving to the next preposition, in. In is also very commonly used like on. So let's check the uses. First one, in is used to specify unspecific times during a day. What is meant by unspecific time? There are 2 types of times. One is called the specific time and the other one is called unspecific time. Specific time means the clock time. 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 11 a.m. These are called specific times because it is a particular time. Whereas unspecific time means in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Morning, afternoon, evening, these are not specific. Morning means it can be 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock or 7:30 or 8. It can be any time, right? So that's not very punctual. That's not very pointed or sticking to one particular time. So it is called an unspecific time. Similarly, afternoon. Afternoon starts from 12 p.m. till 4 p.m. That is afternoon. So if I simply tell afternoon, we don't know what exact time the person is meaning. Okay. Similarly, evening. Evening starts from 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. It is evening. 7 or 8 p.m. it's evening. But if I simply tell it is evening, we don't know what is the specific time that is meant. So hence they are called unspecific times. So to show unspecific times we use in. Okay. So I am again calling Niranjana, you can read the examples.
I study in the morning. I have my lunch in afternoon. I go to play badminton in the evening.
Okay. So I study in the morning. I have my lunch in the evening. I have my lunch in the afternoon. I go to play badminton in the evening. Fine. Now indicating the second part or the second use. Used to indicate a month, year or season. Please listen, this is important. When you have to show a day or date, you are using on. But when you have to show a month or year, then you have to use in. For a day or date, go with on, and for a month or year, go with in. Got it? Yes. So now let me call Malavika. Can you read the examples? Please make it fast. Okay. Okay, what about Shika? Shika, are you there?
Teacher,
I called you 2 to 3 times, but you didn't respond.
I think it's due to network problem. Was breaking. Your voice was breaking.
Okay, okay. Is it okay
Yeah.
now?
Yes, teacher, it's audible.
Yeah, so you can read the second one and examples.
Yeah. I was born in October. I got married in 2000. I go to hill stations in summer.
Very good. So, in is used to indicate a month, year, also a season. Any seasons. There are totally 6 seasons, right? Summer, winter, spring, autumn, rainy, and monsoon. 6 seasons. So, you can use in with a month like January to December. Then for year, okay, so we are presently living in 2024. Then with any season also you can use in. Alright, now moving to the third use. In is used to show a location or a place. To indicate a place we can again use in. Okay, so let's check the examples. Ananya, please read the examples. Okay, what about Sachin? Sachin, are you interested to read?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Sachin, you can read the third one.
She looked me directly in the eyes. I am currently staying in a hotel. My hometown is Calicut, which is in Kerala, India.
Very good, very good. Okay, so you can see she looked me directly in the eyes. So in the last class when I was teaching this, that's on Sunday. Okay, so we have a class on all Sundays that for children. So I was teaching the same topic on Sunday from 10 to 11. So one of the students asked me, eye is a part of the body. So to show body part, we usually use the preposition on. But why are we using in this example alone? That was a very good question she asked me. Okay, I don't remember her name, but here you can see eye is a body part. I agree. But here you are not telling that something fell on your eye or something hit on your eye. Nothing like that. Eyes are not touched here. You are not touching that part. If something touches that body part, then you can use the preposition on. But here you are just looking. She looked me directly in the eyes means that she is just focusing on your eyes. Okay, so here you can use the preposition in. If something is going to touch the eye, go with on. Otherwise, in is the right preposition. And here also eyes is a location here. Looking at someone's eyes or looking into someone's eyes shows a location. Sometimes we can see she focused on my eyes. In some context that will also be correct. She looked at my eyes, that's also correct. She looked into my eyes, that's also correct. So eye is an organ which can be used with many other prepositions as well. Okay, that is an exception. See, every theory or every grammatical aspect or any language has exceptions. And it is these exceptions that add beauty to the language. Okay. Next is I'm currently staying in a hotel. Hotel is a place, so you're using in. Then my hometown is Calicut, which is in Kerala, India. So that's my personal sentence. I'm from Calicut and it is a place, it's a district in Kerala, which is in India. Alright, so this is the third use of in. Now moving to the fourth use. In is used to indicate a shape, color or size. In can be used to indicate a shape, color or size. So let's see who can read. Abdul Kader, can you read it?
Yes, teacher.
Hmm.
The roses are in red color. This painting is mostly in blue. The student stood in a circle. The t-shirt is available only in XL size.
Okay, so you can see this, the roses are in red color. The roses are in red color, so red is a color, so again you are using in. This painting is mostly in blue. Okay, so blue is a color you are using in. The students stood in a circle, so circle is a shape you are using in. Then the t-shirt is available only in XL size, so XL is a size. It can be small, medium, large, or when you are mentioning any size you can write the shape, you can write the preposition in. Alright, so with shape, size and color go with in. Okay, now the fifth use is in is used to indicate a belief, opinion or an idea or a feeling. So we all have different beliefs, different opinions, ideas, feelings, lot of opinions, lot of beliefs, right? Okay, so there are different kinds of opinions and beliefs that we have. So each person will have a belief. Okay, so to show these beliefs we are using in as the preposition. So Revati, can you read the examples?
Hello.
Yes, Ananda Krishnan. Now the voice is also clear. Ananda Krishnan, do you want to read? Revati, can you read it? Anyone please come forward and make it fast. Shani, can you do it? Shani is not. Okay. Radhika? Why are you guys not responding? Okay, so what about Sachin? Sachin, please go ahead.
I believe in rebirth. We are not interested in gambling. I believe in God. I am interested in cooking.
Okay, thank you, Sachin. So I believe in rebirth. Rebirth is a belief, right? Rebirth is a belief. Some people believe that there is a rebirth, some people don't believe. So you can say, I believe in rebirth. Next is, we are not interested in gambling. So gambling is a kind of, it's a bad practice. We call Chudatam in both Tamil and Malayalam. Chudatam. Revati, this class is English class, Revati, so we cannot speak in Tamil. Okay? So you have to understand what I am speaking. இது வந்து தமிழ் பேச முடியாது இந்த கிளாஸ்ல. Because Kerala students இருக்காங்க, நமக்கு தமிழ்நாடு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸும் இருக்காங்க. So everyone should understand, இல்லையா? So you sit and listen. You will understand little by little. Okay? Attend the class, you will understand. Okay. Next is, we are not interested in gambling. So gambling is Chudatam. We call it Chudatam in both Malayalam and Tamil. So we are not interested in that practice. Then I believe in God. That is another belief. Then I am interested in cooking. So cooking is a passion for many people. It is a hobby as well. So I believe in cooking. I'm sorry, I am interested in cooking. Alright. Now moving to the last use. In is used to express a work that has to be done. Okay, sometimes this is not a mandatory use. This is only an optional use. But still you can read and understand where we can use in apart from the first 5 uses. Okay. So Abdul Khader, you can read the 2 examples.
Yes, teacher. A catchy phrase needs to be impressive in marketing a product. In preparing the final report, the format was received 3 times.
Revised 3 times. Okay. So a catchy phrase needs to be impressive in marketing a product. So if you are doing a business, definitely you should know how to market your product. Otherwise you will fail in your business. So to market a product, you should always use some catchy phrases, some catchy taglines or phrases. So a catchy phrase needs to be impressive in marketing a product. So marketing is an action. So you are using in marketing a product. Similarly, in preparing the final report or while preparing the final report, instead of while you are using in, the format was revised 3 times. So when we are writing a serious report, some official report, we should recheck the report twice or thrice, right? We should always not write it and just give it away, just send it away. You have to check whether everything is correct. You should proofread it and only then you have to send it. Okay, so that's why we are using in preparing. That is again another action. Okay, now moving to the next preposition, at. At has basically 4 uses. We shall look at one by one. The first one is used to point out a specific time. Okay, to show unspecific times we used in, but to show specific times you are using at. So for example, I will read the examples. I will meet you at 12 p.m. The bus will stop here at 5:45 p.m. I go to bed at 10 p.m. I walk at night after having dinner. So 12 p.m. is a specific time. 5:45 p.m. is a specific time. 10 p.m. is again a specific one. And I walk at night. Basically for morning, evening and afternoon we use in. But for night we only use at. Though it is not specific, we use only at. So I walk at night after having dinner. Okay, so this is where you are using at. 12 p.m. is also called noon. Okay, the second use of at is used to indicate a small place. In is used for large places, at is used with small places. For example, I am at the bank. She is working as a clerk at the post office. There were hundreds of people at the park. We saw a cricket match at the stadium. So, imagine that you are in a town or in a city, be it any town or city. City is a large place. For example, Mumbai is a city, or Chennai is a city, or Virudhunagar. It's not a city, but it's a town. It's a good town. So you are in a large area. In that place, there are many banks, many post offices, parks, stadiums, etc. So bank, post office, park, stadium, hotel, all these are small places, small spots. That's why you are using at the bank, at the post office, at the park, etc. Alright. Now moving to the third use. At is used to indicate an email address. I hope you all have email IDs, right? So please email me. Yes. So please email me at, you write your email ID. So you are using two at here. One in that sentence, please email me at. That is the first at. And the second at comes in the email ID, at the rate of. That is the second at. So at is used to indicate an email address. Now the last use, at is used to indicate an activity. Any kind of activity is indicated with at. Okay. So can anyone read the examples? Who wants to read? Yes, Sachin.
He laughed at my acting. I am good at drawing. My mother is good at cooking.
Okay. So he laughed at my acting. So acting is an action. It's an activity. So somebody laughed looking at your acting. Similarly, I am good at drawing. My mother is good at cooking. You can say I am good at painting, she is good at listening, he is good at writing, anything like that. Alright. So we have completed in, on, at. Any doubts in these three prepositions? If you are clear, then we can move to the fourth and fifth one. Today we will learn only 5 prepositions. Okay. Is it okay? Shall we move to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. Now moving to off. After off, we will learn to. Okay. Off is used to show a connection or a relation that something has with some other thing. Imagine that there are two things. To show the connection that the first thing has with the second thing or the first word has with the second word, you are using of. Okay. For example, if I tell I am fond of chocolates, I am fond of chocolates. So I is the first thing, chocolates is the second thing. So it is to show that relation I am using I am fond of chocolates, means I like chocolates. I am fond of ice cream, means I like ice creams. Okay, so let's see. The first use of is used for belonging to, relating to, or connected with. Yes, so the examples are like, the secret of this game is that you can't ever win. The secret of this game. So secret and game, they are clubbed using of. The highlight of the show is at the end. The first page of the book describes the author's profile. Don't touch it, it's the bag of my friend. I always dreamed of becoming rich and famous. Dreamed of becoming rich and famous. So this is how it shows the connection between two things or two people or one person and one object. Right? This is the first use of. Now the second one, of is used to indicate a reference. It is to give a proof. We are using of. Shika, can you read the second one? Yeah.
I got married of my family. I thought it is kind of on.
Okay. I got married in the summer of 2000. Means in the year 2000 during the summer season I got married. Okay. So that is called the summer of 2000. Then this is a picture of my family. Picture of my family. I got a discount of 10% on the purchase. Right. Next is used to indicate an amount or number. To show an amount or to show a number we are using of. Yes, Shika, you can read that also.
I drink 8 glasses of. I drank
Okay, I drink 8 glasses of water every day. I drank 3 cups of curd today. What is curd? Tair. Okay. Then I had only 4 hours of sleep yesterday. So it is showing an amount or a number. 3 glasses, 8 glasses, 3 cups, 4 hours. All these are showing some numbers or a quantity. So you are using of. Alright. Now moving to the next part, that is to. The fifth preposition is to. To is used in 4 uses. The first use is, to is used to indicate the place, person or thing that someone or something moves towards. It means to is used to show a direction. Okay. So the first one is, I am heading to the entrance of the building. So there is a building, it has an entrance and you are walking towards that entrance. You are moving towards that entrance. So you can say, I am heading to the entrance of the building. Okay. The package was mailed to Mr. Kim yesterday, or the package was sent to Mr. Kim yesterday. All of them, all of us went to the movie theater. There is a spelling mistake. Us kuda would include share. All of us went to the movie theater. Then, please send it back to me. Please send it back to me. The third example, you just need to add us. All of us went to the movie theater. Okay. Now the second use, to is used to indicate an ending point or a limiting point. For example, the snow was piled up to the roof. So it shows a limit or an ending point. The snow was piled up to the roof. The price of onion rose up to 200 rupees. Do you know when it happened? The price of onion reached even 200 rupees per kg. Do you know when it happened? It happened really. That's why I took it as an example. In 2020, during the pandemic time, during Corona, during COVID-19, prices for onion was very high and people didn't even buy onion at that time. Okay, so this happened all over India. It became an onion revolution. Okay, now moving to the third use. To is used to indicate a relationship. Again, it is also used to indicate a relation. For example, this letter is very important to your admission. So, the letter and admission are related. That is the relation. This letter is very important to your admission. Then my answer to your question is in this envelope. My answer to your question is in this envelope. Right. Then the last use of to is used to indicate a time or a period. It's used to indicate a duration. Right. So Sachin, can you read the examples?
Yes, I work 9 to 6 Monday to Friday. The office functions from 10 to 6. It's now 10 to 5 bracket, in other words it is 4:50.
Okay, very good. I work 9 to 6 Monday to Friday. 9 to 6 means from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or it can also be 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Okay, both are applicable. Monday to Friday, it shows a period. Then the second one, the office functions from 10 to 6, means from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. But the third example is something different. Please check. It is now 10 to 5. 10 to 5 doesn't mean 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Here it means for 5 minutes, for 5 o'clock, there are 10 more minutes left. It is now 10 to 5, means the time now is 4:50. There are 10 more minutes to reach 5 o'clock. So you can also tell like that. It's now 10 to 5. If it is 5 to 5, what will be the time? If it is now 5 to 5, what will be the time?
4:55.
4:55 exactly. It can be AM or PM, that doesn't matter. Okay, it's now 10 to 5 or 15 to 5 or 20 to 5. It can be anything like that. Okay, so we have completed the first 5 prepositions. What are the 5 prepositions that we studied today? Can anybody tell? What are the 5 prepositions that we learned today? Nobody listened to the class? Please answer. Yes, Sachin.
On, in, to, at,
On, in, to, at and off. No, on, at, to, in and off. Or you can learn in this order. On, in, at, to and off. These are the 5 prepositions. In the next class, we will learn for, then we will learn with, then over, by, and there are some other prepositions as well that I will share it as a different PDF. Alright. So I hope the class was interesting today. So do you have any doubts in today's session?
No, ma'am.
Okay, what about others?
no teacher.
Okay, so I hope it was interesting and useful for you. Okay, so meet you all in the next class. Thank you. Good night, students.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
teacher.
Yeah, and one information, on Saturday you will be having math class by Keshamurthy sir. Okay, Saturday will be math class only for this week. From next week I will be back. So again Thursday will be the math class and Saturday will be English class. Alright. So thank you students. Good night.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.